You know, your brain is, hands down, the most powerful and complex organ you have. It's like this silent CEO managing every single thought, feeling, and action you make. And most of the time, you don't even notice it's happening. So, let's take a closer look at this incredible biological machine. First up, let's talk about the constant, invisible work your brain is doing for you right this second. It is a tireless operator that never, ever takes a break. And its performance? Well, it's pretty much the difference between life and, well, you know. And that is absolutely not an exaggeration. This one sentence really just hits the nail on the head. Your brain is the core, the very heart of this huge, intricate network that runs the entire show, what we call the nervous system. Just think about it. As you're listening to me talk, your brain is making sure you keep breathing. It's keeping your heart beating at a steady rhythm, it's processing these very words, and it's keeping your body positioned wherever you are. All of this is happening automatically. It's a truly staggering amount of multitasking. So how on earth does the brain manage this incredible workload? It uses that complex network we just mentioned, the nervous system, which is split into two main parts. Let's kind of pull up the map and see how it's all connected. This right here simplifies the entire structure beautifully. At the very core, you've got the central nervous system, or CNS for short. Think of it as headquarters. Then, branching out from there, you have the peripheral nervous system, the PNS, which is like a huge network of cables connecting that headquarters to every single part of your body. And if we focus in on that CNS, you've got the brain as the command center, making all the big decisions. Then there's the spinal cord, which is like the information superhighway, just blasting messages between the brain and the body at lightning speed. And that peripheral system, that's how the command center actually experiences the world. Every single sensation you feel, the warmth of the sun, the pressure of a handshake, or that sharp little sting of a paper cut, all of that is delivered to your brain through this network. All right, so now that we've seen the big picture, let's zoom in on the command center itself. Because the brain isn't just one big blob. It's made up of these highly specialized regions, and each one has a very specific job to do. This chart breaks down the brain's division of labor really well. Up front, you've got the frontal lobe. That's your personality and your decision-making hub. The parietal lobe acts kind of like your internal GPS, tracking your body in space. On the sides, the temporal lobe manages your memories and what you hear, while the occipital lobe, way in the back, is purely dedicated to processing everything you see. Now, let's look at the core systems that literally keep you alive. The brainstem is the real unsung hero, automatically managing your breathing and your heartbeat. And tucked right underneath is the cerebellum. That's your master of coordination, allowing you to move with balance and, well, grace. So we've seen the structures, but how do the messages actually travel? To understand that, we have to go to the microscopic level and look at the actual wiring that makes all this communication possible. The answer is neurons. These are the fundamental messengers of the nervous system. Billions of them form this incredible network, passing tiny electrical signals from one to the next to transmit information all over your body. And this is a perfect illustration of how it works in the real world. Say you touch something hot. Instantly, a danger signal flashes from your skin up through your nerves to the brain. The brain processes this as a major threat and immediately sends a command firing back down, "Move your hand now." And you want to know the most incredible part? That entire round trip from your hand up to your brain and back down with instructions happens in just milliseconds. To put that in perspective, some of these nerve signals travel at over 250 miles per hour. That's faster than a Formula One race car. It's a true biological superpower. This system is on the job 24/7. It never clocks out. Even when you're fast asleep, your brain is hard at work. It's like a night crew, busy repairing cells, consolidating the day's memories, and making sure your body's chemistry is perfectly balanced for the next day. Okay, understanding the mechanics is fascinating, but here's where it gets really personal. We need to talk about how to protect this incredible command center, because your daily choices have a profound impact on its health. So let's look at the primary villains when it comes to your neurological health. Chronic stress. It just overloads the brain, like running an engine in the red zone constantly. It wears down the wiring. Poor sleep is just as damaging. It robs that night crew of the time it needs to clear out toxins and strengthen nerve connections. And a lack of nutrients? Well, that literally starves your brain cells of the building blocks they need to fire correctly. And this isn't just some abstract damage. It actually shows up in your daily life. You might find it harder to focus, you might experience mood swings, or you might struggle with your memory. All of these can be signs that your nervous system is under a lot of strain. But here's the crucial takeaway. This is not a losing battle. Protecting your command center doesn't require a complete life overhaul. It's really about making small, consistent deposits into your neurological bank account. These simple habits, getting quality sleep, balanced nutrition, proper hydration, managing stress, and even just taking moments for mental rest can make a profound difference. And that leaves us with a final thought. We've established that your brain is in charge of, well, pretty much everything. So the real question isn't just what you've learned, but what you'll do with this knowledge. What is one small, simple change you can make today to start protecting it?